Hi, I'm Michael Dimmick, Associate Director at the Pew Research Center for the People and the Press, and I'm here to talk about the new 2011 political typology study. This study is the fifth in a series of studies that began in the 1980s. We surveyed over 3,000 people, including 1,000 people over cell phones, to collect the values and beliefs we use to determine the typology groups. To create the typology, we asked people about their views on a range of issues: government performance, religion and morality, business, environmentalism, immigration, race, social welfare, foreign policy, and financial security. The 2011 political typology study divides the public into 9 different groups based on their values and beliefs. The study presents a political landscape that's at the same time more ideologically doctrinaire at the extremes, but more diverse in the political center. 2 groups in the political typology are predominantly Republican. One are the staunch conservatives. They hold consistently conservative views across both economic issues and social issues. They also support a more assertive foreign policy. This is a group that's deeply engaged in politics right now, very opposed to Barack Obama and a lot of those political issues, and over 60% of them agree with the Tea Party. The staunch conservatives want to see smaller government and place a high priority on reducing the budget deficit. Another group of Republicans, what we call Main Street Republicans, hold conservative political views, but not as strongly or as extremely as the staunch conservatives do. They take a mixed view about deficit reduction and other economic concerns. The Main Street Republicans take a skeptical view towards business, wondering if they make too much profits or aren't looking out for the public's best interests. On the other end of the political spectrum are solid liberals. They take the opposite views of the staunch conservatives on virtually every issue and consistently liberal positions on most of the issues facing the country. Another Democratic group are the hard-pressed Democrats, who are lower income and were hit hard by the recession. The recession has caused them to doubt government's effectiveness and ability to deliver for them, but they still are strongly supportive of social welfare programs that have really mattered to them in their lives. New Coalition Democrats stand out for their fundamental optimism, both about government and about their own opportunities. They differ from Democratic groups in their positivity towards business as well, which both liberals and hard-pressed Democrats tend to be skeptical about. 3 groups in the political typology are predominantly independent. The disaffecteds are the most financially stressed of all the typology groups. They were hit terribly hard by the recession, and this has affected their outlook. It's affected their views of government and their views of business. They tend to be skeptical about government and its ability to perform and deliver when it comes to what they want, and they support a Republican agenda of shrinking government in principle. Yet they're also strong supporters of a social safety net and the need for government to provide basic services that help people in the situation that they're in. The Libertarians are a Republican-leaning group in politics today. They take conservative positions on economic and fiscal issues, but more liberal positions on social issues, such as gay marriage or abortion. This group feels strongly, as do the staunch conservatives, that the deficit should be the priority today, and they're willing to make steep cuts in government in order to achieve that goal. Postmoderns are a group we haven't seen before in the political typology. They're highly educated and relatively well off financially. They're conservative on issues related to the social safety net, but they're more liberal when it comes to issues related to the environment and immigration. Postmoderns are the youngest of all of the typology groups and have voted consistently Democratic in the last 2 election cycles. The political typology study underscores the challenges facing both political parties heading into the 2012 election cycle. In 2008, Obama pulled together a broad coalition of democratically oriented groups and built up a lot of enthusiasm across all of those groups. In 2010, Republicans won a majority in the House based on a broad coalition of groups that were deeply frustrated with government, but those groups don't all share the same beliefs about how these problems should be addressed. And building and maintaining the enthusiasm that they saw in 2010 is a challenge for Republicans as well. Where do you fit in the political typology? You can find out by going to our website and answering the same questions that were part of the survey, and find out which political typology group comes closest to your beliefs and values.